right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I'm Tori, and we are going to get into a stretch and release class today. Hey, team. Yes, so many of you in the room already. I love it. Everyone is here for the stretch day. We need this stretch. All right, how are we feeling? Week 2 of the summer challenge. How's everyone doing? What program are you in? Let me know all of the things. I am currently in the 640 program. It's so good. I did it straight after doing bridal sculpt. And I think I might do bridal sculpt again when I finish 640 because it just felt so good. Yes, me too. I need this stretch really badly. Amazing. All right, we're gonna get started in, I don't know, give it one more minute, let everyone get in here. So we don't need it today for class, but does everyone have this foam roller? It's the best while everyone's coming in the room. So I use this a little bit before I started stretching to kind of open up my muscles and get out any knots that were in there so that I can actually elongate and let go. So that's a really nice tip before a stretch class. If you have a foam roller, especially this TIU foam roller is my favorite one. Use this before a stretch class to kind of open things up. And if you didn't get a chance to do it before this class, you can still do it after class. It just releases any knots that are left after stretching. Okay. Put a little clip in. All right, are we ready to do this? All right, everyone's in here. So we're gonna come out to our mat, and this is not like the normal stretch and tone class. This is a stretch and release. So we are really just focusing on stretching and releasing. If you're in the 640 program, which it seems like a lot of you are right now, we need this stretch. We're getting so much toning, strengthening, like Kat's giving it all to us. So let's really just focus on releasing, breathing, taking this time. If you're doing this and pairing it with a workout today, this is perfect to really just focus on your stretches. Don't worry about our toning or anything else today. Okay. We're gonna go back to the beginning of this. All right, come on out to your mat. We're gonna start at one side of our mat today. We're gonna start with some walkouts. So all that is, we're gonna reach our arms high, and I wanna add a little cactus at the top. So core in tight, press the chest forward, elbows come down, arms high, and walk it out. Take a breath in this plank, bring it up. Arms high, squeeze your core before you pull the elbows and press the chest. Arms high, take it down, walk it out. On this one, hold your plank, and we're gonna tap back, reach through, come forward, tap back, reach opposite hand to opposite ankle, come forward, and walk it in. I know a lot of times we use those reaches and ankle taps for abs, and you will feel it in the abs, but you're also stretching through your torso here. So hit the plank, press back, give me a stretch through your side body, back down, and a stretch. You're really twisting and opening. You should feel it behind your legs. Walk it in. Take a little breath here to get this extra stretch, and then roll up to the top. Arms high, cactus it out. You should be opening up that chest. It should feel better than the first one. And here, make sure you're going chin in, rolling down, getting that stretch, opening up the back side of your body. Tap back. We're gonna do it one more time. Walk it in, take that breath here, And roll it up, little bend to the knees. At the top, arms high. Pull the elbows down. And up. On this one, hold it right here. Bring your feet together, heel toe them together. Take one wrist and a big side bend. So feet are together, and we're just pulling. Drop your shoulders out of the ears, gaze up. A little further. Bring it upright. Whoop, lost my balance. Other side, switch. Arms, pull it over. And back up. I'm going to come back to the edge of my mat. Release those arms and roll it down. Now your feet are together here. I'm going to come forward so you can see me a little more. Your feet are now together. Hands to the floor or to your shins. We're just releasing our legs and the neck. So really drop your neck and head down. Now we're going to rise to our tiptoes. Bring our knees to our chest. Come all the way down. And we're going to press out of our fingertips. So really push your fingertips around your spine and bring your forehead to your knees. So for me, this really opens up my upper back. You can rock your chin side to side. And now press your heels down, staying low, and just take a flat back. I'm on my tippy fingertips, and maybe they even come off the floor, but I'm pushing through my heels, releasing my calves, my Achilles. Squeeze my inner thighs together. Low abs are in. Whew. And now press your heels to the floor, straighten, stand up. Ooh, that should feel nice and elongated now. And now bend your knees. Wrap your arms behind your calves. If you need, they come up behind your thighs. Try and keep them down by your calves. Grab your elbows. Keep your chest on your thighs and slowly straighten as best as you can. If you have to stop here, this is where I stop. You just hold it. Hold tight on those elbows, chest to the thighs. Inhale, take an exhale, try and straighten a little bit further. Woo! My hamstrings are so tight from last week's workouts. So really take some breaths here. Send oxygen to your muscles. One more time. Try and straighten a little more. Chest on your thighs. Exhale. Release your hands. Straighten the legs. Wiggle out your legs. Nice. And walk your hands out. Meet me in your down dog. You can separate your feet slightly. Alternate pressing through your heels. Staying here, I just want to check in and make sure I haven't missed anything. Everything's all good. Amazing. All right, looking good. All right, so we're just in this down dog. Pedaling out. Nothing crazy. My calves have been tight too. The whole backside of my body, which always makes me really happy. I love working the posterior chain in our workouts. So let's just stretch it out, give it some love. Tailbone high to the sky. And now both heels down, rise to your tiptoes. On your tiptoes, press out of your hands a little more. And from there, push your heels back down. Woo, that should give you a little deeper stretch. Drop your shoulders out of your ears. And now just knees come down to the mat. Toes together, knees wide. And just bring it down to your child's pose. Let's stretch out here. So for me, I feel this even in my shoulders. That's where I mostly feel a child's pose actually. My booty's down on my heels and now my arms stretch out and I release the top of my head down. And just breathe into this wherever you feel it. Walk your hands out a little more. Maybe rise to your tips of your fingers. And when you're ready, back up to your tabletop position. Reset, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Take a nice arch. Inhale here and exhale as you round. Push out of your hands. And take an arch. And round. From here, flat back, take it side to side. It's like a dog wagging its tail, releasing your neck. tips go towards your ear. Get out any of these cracks that are left. And back to a neutral spine. We're gonna take one arm high, roll the wrist, and thread that arm through. There's lots of arms and heavier weights in these workouts, so let's really focus on opening up the back, stretching out through the arms. And then you can always bring that other arm high. You can bring it behind you, whatever feels good. Release the shoulder. And let's switch to the other side. Arm up. Release. Roll the wrist. And hand down. Other side, arm goes high. Thread it through. You can bring that other arm nice and high, wrap it behind. And back up, hand down, release it, roll it out, and hand down. Meet me in your down dog, curl the toes. Again, every time we go back into a position after we stretch, you should be able to feel that difference. My shoulders are already down my back a little bit more. They're out of my ears. Both heels down, and we take 1 foot high. My right leg's going high here. You can point and flex. Really pressing that opposite heel down, stretch the calf. Square your hips. You can bend heel in and roll your hips. Open it up, whatever feels good for you. And then bring that knee all the way through. Hold it for a few seconds. Knee to nose, push out of your hands, that same rounding of the upper back. And then step your foot through. So we're in this lunge position, knee over ankle, and just rock it out. And let's start by straightening the legs. Make sure everything is nice and square, pushing into your big toe on your front foot. And then bend the back knee, flex the front foot. One more time. Straighten the legs. Inhale and exhale, bend the back leg, straighten the front foot, flex the front foot. And back to that lunge position. Gently lower your back knee, uncurl the toes, and sit up nice and tall. Giving a slight push forward, releasing your hip flexor, core engaged. And then inhale your arms up high. We're gonna take that back arm down. Big side bend, opening up, shoulder out of the ear. Gaze under the arm. Bring it back up. We're gonna take a twist. So hands come to prayer, and you're twisting your elbow over the knee that's bent. And back to center. Hands come down, frame the foot. Your back arm swings behind. You bring that front leg in and grab the toes. Stretch out your quad here. And now the trick is, if you can grab your foot, you want to square off. So shoulders twist back to face forward. If you can't grab the toe, you're just twisting and reaching. Woo, release that back leg. Shift your weight back. Front leg is straight and flexed, just like how when we were standing. Trying to keep a flat back, and you can always slide out to a split stretch here if that feels good for you. So you can always take it out all the way down, and if you're here, you can even hold yourself nice and low, forward and back, whatever feels good for you in this position. We're gonna bring it back in. All right, back to that starting position. We're gonna walk our foot out to the edge of the mat. Hands come to the inside of your foot. You can stay up on your hands or drop it down to your elbows. You can open up and rotate, release that wrist. And hands come back. You can press back up. Take that same foot, walk it all the way across, and meet me in your pigeon. So from here, first I want you to look over the front knee, big twist. That will help you just stay square. And then you can stay up on your hands or walk it all the way down to the forearms, or even further, release your head to the mat. Breathing and releasing here. Drop another inch lower. And press it up. Keeping that front leg where it is, we're just gonna turn and twist so that now that front leg is in and your left leg is out, or whichever leg is behind. And we take a big side bend. Gaze under the arm. And rotate nose to knee. And one more time, big side bend. And bring it up. So we're gonna take that same leg that was in the pigeon. It's gonna come up on top and we're gonna cross the legs over. So this is just a little bit of a deeper pigeon. Your ankle is over your thigh. It's like two 90-degree bends. And we're gonna sit up nice and tall. If you need to stay right here, you can stay right here. If you need to put a block or a towel or a pillow underneath, if it's uncomfortable, go ahead. And we're gonna reach the arms up high and slowly flat back forward as low as you can go. And when you need to, you put your hands to the floor. This is just a tiny bit of a deeper pigeon. It's gonna get a little more into your hips. Really release here. Big inhales, bigger exhale. And walk your hands over to one side, keeping both hips pressed down on the floor. And over to the other side. Back to center. Roll it up. And take one arm up overhead. Side bend. And to the other side. And now taking that top leg, just cross it over. Recenter yourself. Sit up tall. Left arm high. Twist past that front right knee. Sit up nice and tall. Head to the sky. And reverse it. Just take a small little twist to unwind. And back to center. We're gonna take that front leg now, take it over to the other side. Just like that. Little unwind lunge position. Step back in your plank and meet in your down dog. And now we're gonna take it to the other side. Pedal it out. Take that other leg high, push through the heel, point and flex. And you can open it up, whatever you did on the other side. And then bring it all the way through, hold it here just for a few seconds. Push out of the hands, open your upper back, and step your foot through, rock it around. Just roll, then rock. And press it up to standing, front leg is straight, back leg is straight, nose to knee. Flex the front foot, bend the back knee. Again, straighten it out. And take it down and back. Last time, bring it all the way forward, back to the lunge, and bring the back knee down, uncurl the toes, sit up nice and tall. Ooh, this hip flexor is tight. One side is always a little bit tighter than the other. Just work a little bit harder on this side to release and relax. All right, bring the arms up. That back arm goes down, big side bend. Woo, this one's tight. And bring it up, hands to prayer. Big twist, turning over that same way, same direction. And back to center, frame your foot. Back arm swings around for the toes. Grab them if you can, otherwise just stay twisting. Square off if you can. And release that back knee, back toes, and send the booty back. Try to keep a flat back, front leg is straight and flexed, walking out to your lowest point. If you did it on the other side, you can come all the way out to that split. Rock around here. You can always just hold yourself up by your hands if you're close to coming down. You can drop it forward. or press it back. Really open it up here. And then when you're ready, bring it back in, meet me in that first position, and walk that foot to the outside edge of your mat. Hands come in. You can drop down to your elbows. Reach your arm high. And back down. And walk it back up. Take that foot to the other edge of your mat. I don't know why this song that's playing is like making me feel like I'm on a party on a beach or something. It's actually really helping me to relax. Look over your shoulder, really square off. Big inhale, and on your exhale, walk it out. You know, like it makes me feel like I'm in the sun, just kind of like rocking side to side. Like, yep. Drop a little bit lower with each exhale. All right, walk it up, and that same foot comes in as we turn to face forward. We're just gonna regroup, and then bring your arm down. Big side bend, gaze under the arm. And rotate, look past your knee. Bring it back up, big side bend. And bring it up. That same leg that we used in the pigeon is going to go on top as we bend in. Find these two 90-degree bends. Sit up nice and tall. Arms come high. And then try and take a flat back down to your lowest point. And then when you need to, you touch the floor. Walk your hands out a little bit further. And then walk your hands over to one side. Keep both hips pressed down on the floor. Push out of your hands to press your hips down. And then walk your hands over to the other side. Bring it back to center. Roll it up, arms high, take a side bend. And to the other side. Plant that top foot down. And that right arm comes high, twist past your left leg. Ooh, get any cracks out that are left. Unwind, release that twist. And back to center. Now that top foot, we're gonna turn over. Just a little unwinding, resetting. Meet me in your down dog, pedal it out. Oh my gosh, my legs feel a million times better here. Walk it into center. My feet are gonna go wider than my hips. And just hang here, grab your elbows, sway side to side, release your neck. Taking your left hand center, right arm high. Last few twists for the back. Down through center, other side. And take it down, heel toe your feet together. Bending one knee at a time, just shake all of this work out. And then bend both knees, slowly roll it up. Your head is last to lift. This time at the top, cross one foot over. So right foot is over. Arms go high, pull that right wrist. Gaze up. And through center, switch it out. Left foot over, grab your left wrist. Gaze up. And back to center, one last cactus. Arms go high. And bring it down. Amazing work. Woo! I feel so good. How's everyone feeling? Amazing? Yes. We love to see it. So good, girls. Keep this up. Make sure you're foam rolling, adding stretching in. These workouts are tough, and you are crushing your summer challenge. I'm so proud of you. Week 2, we have something really special coming in your inbox, so keep looking out for that. Just look out for an email from all of us. Oh, thanks, girls. Thanks for joining me. This felt great. Bring all of this amazing energy into your day, into your workout if you haven't done your workout yet. Yes, it was much needed. All right, girls. I'll be watching all of your check-ins and doing all the workouts with you as we move through week 2 of the summer challenge. Love you all. My name is Tori, and I will see you see ya next time I'm here. Bye, girls. Oh, by the way, I forgot to pin it, but if you're new here, you can follow me over at Torsim. That's TORRSIM. That's where you can find me. And yeah, we can chat over there, and I'll see all of your check-ins. So bye, girls.